Gervonta Davis calls out Jake Paul. Gervonta Davis took to social media and indicated to the world, I'm on my way to Vegas. I need to be on that undercard. Of course, unless you're living under a rock, you know, he's talking about the super exhibition bout that's going to be going down between Floyd Mayweather Jr. and Logan Paul. And he wants to be, no doubt, the co-main event on that one. I'm sure he would be if they could make it happen. He followed that social media statement up with, @Jake Paul, what's good? Let's line this shit up. So he's making his intentions very clear. He wants to be involved in these gimmicky fights because it's obviously going to line his pockets. And he wants Jake Paul, who's been out there acting like he's a real fighter, you know, talking like he's a real fighter. And now he's got the attention of a real fighter. And despite the fact that I don't think any sanctioning body would ever allow for this fight to happen traditionally, so I do think it would be an exhibition bout since Jake Paul's essentially a light heavyweight or cruiserweight to, you know, Gervonta Davis fighting as low as 135 pounds. I still think that what happened to Nate Robinson versus Jake Paul would happen to Jake Paul versus Gervonta Tank Davis. Listen, you got to watch your mouth in the fight game, man. If this is what he wanted, then, you know, he's going to get what's coming to him. Again, I don't care how big Jake Paul is versus how small Tank Davis is. I'm sure Tank Davis, if he doesn't have to diet and kill himself, which he wouldn't have to do to fight a Jake Paul who outweighs him by 40 pounds, would probably come in bigger and stronger than ever and put a real hurting on a celebrity like Jake Paul. I'm not sure if Jake Paul has responded. I'm not sure that he should. That being said, this gimmicky stuff is getting out of hand, man. Look, I understand when you're a Roy Jones or a Mike Tyson or a Floyd Mayweather, somebody who's retired and done. But for a high quality, probably best in his class Gervonta Davis to be engaging in this kind of thing, you know, it starts to worry you. You know, the integrity of the sport continues to be eroded. And listen, I'm okay with a gimmicky fight. I've said it before, as long as the other, you know, fighters that are serious about the sport are getting some shine along with the gimmicky fight. But, you know, now you're talking about an established, you know, staple, the best guy in his division, or one of the best guys in his division, and Gervonta Tank Davis. And now this becomes really worrisome, you know. Boxing already has issues. So I think the hardcore fans especially are going to be really turned off by this if it happens. My question to you guys is, what do you think about this fight? Do you think this happens? And what do you think the result would be? Also, how do you feel about it? Does it erode at the integrity of the sport of boxing? Or is it okay? I look forward to hearing what you have to say. Hit the subscribe button, the bell notification icon next to it. Also smash that like button. Join Knucklehead Nation. If you haven't already, get your Fighters Rep gear in the link below. Shirts, hoodies, masks, tank tops. Anything you spend gets reinvested back into the channel and into growing the only kickboxing promotion that matters, Fighters Rep Promotions. This one is weird. I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say on this one.